we're just gonna play music again. That's fine. I really need to do a bug report on that. No idea, but my audio is just really loud right now. Okay. And eating sounds are supposed to be off. Sometimes this game with the audio, like, there we go. I need to like turn everything off and on again, and then it remembers my settings, which is frustrating. Okay, where are we? I have Cedar, I have the final baby, the last one. I might be able to get her over the line this gameplay. I have like a good hour. Hey, Hybrid, welcome. Oh, there's the pond work. I love when my extensions do what they're supposed to do. I am just stressed about these wolves, but what's new? And my FPS is not great, but I will die on the hill of always having graphics at least this nice. This dispersal is getting on my nerves. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. Who are you? He's Speedy, is who he is. Get out of here. Okay. We're just gonna touch up some territory, not get killed by the moose. Yeah, I'm hoping this one lives. It's easier when you have just one, for obvious reasons. But I am so frustrated that I did as poorly as I did getting them to young hunters because, you can't always control what the RNG throws at you. But the RNG has not liked me for my last few gameplay sessions, so it's fine. It's just a cursed save. Admittedly, letting them like get out of the nest and having the one get killed by the bear was mostly my fault. Obviously in the moment I said, well, fine, he deserves it. He ran away from home. But no, that was totally my fault for not keeping the pack affinity high enough because I find the small amount of interactions you can do tedious after a while, and I just don't. Oh, thank you for the follow, Lady Leader. Welcome. Sorry, I haven't like I haven't fine-tuned all of my little stream pets like um responses to these things. I need to change. I need to update that. That's like oh my gosh, that's so many little interactions. I need to like fine-tune it. I just like having the little kitty cat on the screen because I think it adds character and I don't have like a PNG tuber model yet, but welcome. Sorry for my stream cat being embarrassing. And I keep running right past the scent posts. Oh, very nice. It's definitely a good downtime game. This is not something that I play when I need a lot of intellectual stimulation because it is very repetitive. But much like Minecraft or The Sims or other things like that. I guess Minecraft has gotten really intensive. I'm thinking Minecraft like when I was a kid, when it was much simpler, but it's sort of like The Sims, but for wolves is the best way I could put it. It's a little less goofy than The Sims. What am I doing? I really need to update these Pondo responses. I added a few. Oh, I love that. I'm a big wolf fan too. I really went down like the kid obsessed with wolves to furry pipeline. And I don't even my Sona's not even a wolf. They're a jackalope, but still a big wolf person inside. Good old spaghetti code, always coming in to to ruin a day. I have very rudimentary coding skills, but my friends in the industry, it's a phrase I hear frequently. When I say I have rudimentary coding skills, I do mean that I customized my Tumblr blog in 2014 using HTML. And you know what? It rocked, okay? I was really proud of my formatting ability. Going this way. Yeah, I think at the time it was all HTML, back when I was doing it. I'm sure they used CSS, but for me, everything was it was HTML. That's very nice, Lady Leader. I'm glad you can have some you time. That's what I'm up to today too. I don't have anything to do for either of my jobs, and I did have plans with friends, but one of them got sick, so we had to reschedule. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna sit around and do nothing. Are they seeing the Minecraft movie? That's on my list. I've heard it's not good, and I don't care because I actually have been playing, thinking about it. Have I? Wow, I have been playing Minecraft for most of my life, which is an insane sentence to say out loud. But yeah, yes, the Minecraft movie. I knew it. I knew it. It's the only like big kids movie out right now, I'm pretty sure. I feel like COVID kind of ruined the production of children's media. That's a very flaming hot take that I'm not going to elaborate on. But I just feel like we've lost a lot of the, excitement around them. I want to say on like Instagram Reels earlier, I saw all of this promotional material because people were looking back on the movie Home, which I think was a Pixar movie, and the comments were like, "Why is there so much production just for this kids movie?" And it was a bunch of like young, like Gen Alpha people commenting it because they have never really lived in a sentient world where they had, big trailers and oh, come on. And what's the word? Like interviews and all these like exciting, people doing tours of cons like for kids media. They didn't really have that because their childhood has been during a pandemic where no one went to the theater. I don't know, it makes me a little bit sad. I feel like theaters are a way more enjoyable way to experience movies. I will still go and see stuff at the theater, which is my old person habit, is I'll go I'll go to like a 2 p.m. showing of something. Because yes, get them. Oh, I love when the kids contribute. But yeah, I love a good matinee moment where I'm just in the theater by myself, back row. Ooh. That's how was that last year or the year before? Whenever it came out, I saw The Boy and the Heron. I saw it at a matinee show by myself, got my popcorn, got I want to say my Coke Zero. And because I was totally alone in that theater, I got to cry my eyes out to The Boy and the Heron, and that was fulfilling. Strongly recommend that movie if you've like lost a loved one. I think it's a really very beautiful reflection on like the meaning of being alive and losing people that you love. It was very good. Yeah, I get that. I do not yet have children, but I feel like yeah, I feel like even if you love your kids totally, completely to death and believe in them, like it's nice to have a free hour. I'm always the auntie. I always babysit for my friends like when they need a date night or they just need some time alone because, win-win. I get to hang out with a cool kid and my friends get to live their lives. Oh, thank you. Well, usually I do get a little money too, or they buy me dinner or something, but obviously like I don't go into it expecting any kind of compensation. It's just like this is my friend who has asked me for help and I will help them. I think, I see so many people where their friend groups just break down when one of them has kids and I don't know. I feel like that's not necessary in an age where we can communicate digitally and like stay up to date with each other. It's like your life isn't that different from mine. You just have a little dude that you have to take with you everywhere. We just can't take him to I mean, we probably can take them to concerts. They can wear those little over-the-ear baby headphones, but that just feels mean. Yeah, I was not huge about little kids until my friends started having kids, and then I was like, wait, now there's more friends for me to have. It's the infinite friend glitch where you just get more friend per friend. Yeah, hybrid. I think that sometimes makes sense. I only talked to like two of the friends that I made in college. The rest it's not that I don't like them, it's not that I don't want to be around them, but yeah, I mean they moved all over the country and I moved and it's just like there's not really a point to flying to different states every couple weeks to go see everybody as often as I saw them in college. But I do wish everybody the best. I hope they're all having a good time. Makes me happy to see that they're doing well, but you know, like, what are we going to talk about? I think those count as friends, Lady Leader. I think online friends can be just as fulfilling as in-person friends. And that might just be me being somebody who grew up like in kind of a bad situation and being neurodivergent. Like I did not ever really have a huge amount of friends in my day-to-day life, but I've ended up having some people who started, as fully online friends, and then, we figure out we live in the same city or we live near enough to each other that we can see each other, and then, um, that can be that's how I've met some of my best friends in the world. Get out of here. I want to eat this. Oh, yeah, I get you. I get you. Well, I am not a mom, but I do work two jobs, which greatly limits my ability to get out in the world and see people. Because even, on days like today where I'm not working as much, I just kind of want to sit around and play WolfQuest. I don't really want to go put on an outfit and go out. And I also am a sober person. I don't, partake in anything. So it's like I don't really want to go out with my friends and get a Diet Coke and go clubbing. That doesn't sound super fun. And to be clear, that is an unfortunate consequence of having medical issues that I need to be medicated for. It's not super by choice, but I've just found that like my medications are most important to me and feeling healthy is most important to me. But that means I'm one of those people who wakes up at 6 or 7 in the morning, even on weekends, and I go to bed early and I I can't like I can't go party with everyone anymore. My back hurts too much. And it's funny, I feel like when I talk to people about it where I'm like, "Oh, I'm just kind of jealous that you can travel and you can, do all these things and go out and whatever." They always say to me, "Oh, well, I'm kind of jealous of the fact that you like got your life in order and take such good care of yourself." So I feel like everyone always wants what they don't have. I feel like I spend half of my life at the doctor's office, but then I have people tell me that they wish that was their life. So it's the grass is always greener, whatever it is they say. Now, see, I see back pain hybrid, and I raise you tooth problems. I have had um all kinds of pain, some requiring surgery. I have really severe endometriosis. I mean, not as severe because I had surgery for it, but that was terrible. I will say I've had tooth loss in multiple teeth. I have had to have implants put in. It's such a nightmare. And I literally would rather go like general anesthesia, this like endometriosis surgery again over getting more dental implants. And guess what? I probably have to get more dental implants. I feel like tooth pain is just the worst thing because it's like in your face. It's way harder to ignore it when it is in your face. And I'm sorry if anyone here is squeamish about teeth. I know some people it's a big ick, and I can remember that if you let me know. But um yeah, I know a lot of people who are worried about the dentist. I weirdly, even with all of the stuff I've had to have done, have not developed that fear, but I know more people than not who like can't do it. I think for me, like I was one of those kids who had braces and retainers and expanders and all this stuff done, and I have really bad teeth like genetically, so I just kind of have to go every 6 months, and it's just a trial by fire exposure therapy at some point where I guess I know how bad it gets if I don't do that, so it makes it less scary. I think some people call like a fear of just going to the doctor in general white coat syndrome, and I don't know if it would be the same term for the dentist. That's also something that I've never experienced. Like I don't love going to the doctor, but um I don't know, weirdly it calms me to be in there just kind of listing through all my symptoms, what I've been up to. I also am really lucky. I burned through a lot of doctors trying to deal with my endometriosis situation. I burned through a lot of doctors who just like didn't take it seriously. And I just really was on a mission to find a team of people who would listen to me and not talk to me like I was crazy. Um, Especially after I'd had surgery with basically my doctor like kicked me out of the practice and sent me to a completely different hospital, like a completely different medical group, completely different hospital because she was so tired of me. And this surgeon, actually listened. And after he did the surgery and he was like, yeah, it was really bad. Like, you were one of the worst people in your age group I've ever seen. I said, okay, I'm firing every doctor I've ever had who told me that, oh, is it anxiety? Oh, it might be your thyroid. Oh, you should try losing 20 pounds. Here, you should try this other random birth control pill. After that, I just said, okay, no, it's happening on my terms. So like I said, I've just really made a huge effort to find medical professionals who do their job. Crazy, crazy concept, finding doctors who do things instead of just nodding along and then writing down a prescription for something random. Oh, my game froze. Okay. Um, but I lived, so that's the important part. And notably, I am in way less pain. Yeah, the weird thing with the dental stuff hybrid is like sometimes they're like, oh, we have to surgically deal with this. But also, if we don't, there's like no consequences. And it's just like, oh, okay. Um, I have that with one of my teeth right now, but I just decided to go the route of getting it looked at. So I think I'm going in a couple weeks um, to get that checked out because I have to get my dental implant finalized anyways. I've just had the worst time with it. My first implant rejected and I had to get it redone, which it only happens in like 5% of people. I was just super, super lucky. So now I have implant two in, and now a different tooth is having the same problem that the first tooth was having. So it's like great. And it might not, thankfully, it might not have to be a dental implant. It might just be like a root canal, but that sounds worse somehow. Yeah, exactly. No, I can look at all that time that I spent like getting treated poorly and just be bitter about it, but I don't think that's productive. Um, if I sat around all day feeling like I wasted time or that my life could have been different, like I would just fall into a pit of despair from which I could never return. And I think looking at it and saying, well, I learned, what I like in a doctor, I learned what I don't like, I learned what it looks like when a doctor's actually listening versus just using their own preconceived narrative from the medical school they went to 25 years ago. Um, you know, everything I won't say everything happens for a reason. I don't like that saying because I do think the amount of suffering incurred by a lot of people in like with endometriosis, there's usually like I want to say an 8-year gap between suspecting having it and actually getting diagnosed with it and properly treated for it. And I was right around that 8-year gap. So, I don't think any of that suffering is meaningful. I think it's a failure of the medical system, but I did learn things from it, and I can simultaneously hate that it happened and be thankful that I learned. And I hope that we can create a world where people don't have to do that learning because people working in medicine are coming at it from good intentions. I keep getting on my soapbox on these streams. I have to be careful. Although I feel like saying that the medical system fails people isn't a controversial take. I feel like as a society we kind of feel that right now. Now I hear the elk. Where are they? Like just heard them whistling. They might be up this way. Oh, thank you for the reminder. I really have to get into the eye doctor. I don't think I need to change my prescription, but I want to get driving glasses. But yeah, I feel like until you're in that position, it doesn't make any sense. You know, it's like, why is this person upset? I'm trying to help them. And then you get into that situation where you're struggling to get the care you need, and it's like, oh, this is what's frustrating. Okay, Pronghorn Part 2. I'm gonna try to catch these guys today because we have enough food across the map. I just kind of want to see if I can chase down these pronghorn once and for all. I alternate between saying pronghorn as a plural and pronghorns, and I feel like it's pronghorns, but I'm not about to pause the entire stream just to Google my own grammatical mistake. So it's weird because the pronghorns in particular make my game lag. No other prey really seems to do this unless I come into like a really big elk herd. I think it's because running after them, the game has to render so much. I don't know. Get over here. Oh, I caught one. Oh, I caught one. We're so bad. Oh no, the mother found us. Is that another? Oh, well, those are the coyotes. Okay. It's like, is somebody invading? All right, you guys take out the fawn, please. I will handle the doe. Here we go. We caught a pronghorn. Finally. Water? No, just gravel. Okay. Oh, hybrid. I love that. I'm the same exact way. It also drives me down rabbit holes when I don't know if I'm right about something. Um, that makes total sense to me that there would be like a genus but not species overlap there. Because like I said, I also thought that they were the same kind of dove, so that comforts me that it wasn't super wrong of me to think that. A coyote? No, that was not a coyote. That was a cougar, I think. Oh, cool. It's just sitting and waiting. I love when they do that. Where's my baby? Okay. Cedar, please don't go antagonize the guys. Come on. Cedar, like you are making this worse. Are you all done eating? Okay, we're gonna get out of here. I guess I can go try to get more territory. I mean, I don't really need to, but it'd be fun and it might make finding food less difficult, especially because a lot of Oxbow's territory is where I tend to find food. So I feel like I can just kind of go northeast here and steal a teensy bit of land. Oh, there's some elk. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, you're good on health, good on experience. I think I've reached an okay. How are you getting scared? What just scared you guys? Is there another wolf here? Yes, yes, there is. I just saw him. Where is he? Excuse me, you are in my land. Yeah, this is a dispersal. Okay. Get out of here. Scaring off my food. My main goal is to just keep taking down food because that way we can get out of the Young Hunters quest sooner and I can attempt to have another litter and not have four of them die to horrible fates. That could be a fun evolution. Could be a nice improvement. Shoot. I don't realize I'm sprinting until I run out of stamina. You know, I felt so bad for Goose last time. Seer, this mother elk is about to get you. Nope, now she's about to get me. Ugh. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. All right, I'm gonna distract her while everyone else takes down the fawn. Hey, don't hit my baby. At least a bruised rib is not really a bad injury in this game. I think it just reduces my strength, which like whatever. I have pack mates now. There we go. 82% experience. Good job, team. So, which of these hexes do I want to steal? In a weird spot where like my territory's small enough that I don't need to be constantly running around. Maybe we'll just sleep for a little bit because that'll help the puppy get bigger. I'm gonna take this moment of rest to. I'm just gonna let the coyote do what it wants for a second. It's not gonna do anything. I have like various candles around my streaming desk that I'm just gonna take my time. I'm gonna let everyone else deal with this. And there are other wolves. Okay, that's what I get for trying to relax. Okay, where are you? No, that's not the emote that I wanted. Um, my current candle, is it labeled? Hang on, let me look. It is not labeled. It's kind of floral. I don't know. I'm not usually a big like floral candle person. It's kind of like a it's not like a gross old woman floral smell. It's just more of a light. Like I don't like candles that are fruit scented or really deeply floral. Is it just this one guy? Oh, there's others. Hi, get out of here. Usually I kind of like piney scents, cedar, stuff like that. For me, there's like no worse experience than walking into someone's house or like a store where they're burning those really fruity candles. Get off my baby. Ooh, I don't think I've tried a white moss candle. I will have to see if I can track one down. Stop biting the baby. Yeah, see, they're trying to take out the one final pup. You guys have had enough. You guys have done enough. Now I'm being bitten. Thanks. Yeah, I find this texturing really cute. This is the time of year though where I feel kind of bad for them because it's like it's all snowy. They look so cold and it's just snow everywhere. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm stealing one of your hexes now. Well, y'all, it might happen. I might be able to do an hour-long stream this time. I know some people just go for like 3.5 hours. I actually don't have the stamina to stream for that long. Maybe when Hades 2 finishes, that is when I will do a 3.5 hour stream because I have such a Hades problem. I love it so much. This is just not a game that I can play for more than like an hour and a half at a time. 'Cause after a while, it's like, okay, I've run around the territory 8 times. I killed some things. I'm done now. Back down and put the scent post closer too. Ooh. Well, I am glad to be here for you, hybrid. I am sorry that you are having to code alone in the middle of the night, though. That does not sound enjoyable, but I hope you're being paid well to do that. Oh, there we go. Nice. Gonna do a little stealing over this way, if I can. Or I can try to get more experience for Junior over here. Ah, got you. That is unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear about that. I've definitely been in that spot before where it's like, oh, am I the weak link? And the answer was yes at the time. I was not putting my all into it, but even knowing that I wasn't, it still felt bad. Let's see how we're doing. 84% experience. We're getting there. This is always the hardest part of young hunters is just trying to get all of the experience required because it is so much. Hmm. Do I want to steal this hex? I think I do. I think that's exactly what I want. Whoa, what are you? Oh, buck pronghorn. Well, if y'all just heard my phone ring on my desk, but I'm ignoring that one. I'm not in a phone call mood. It's not a work call. It can wait. It is pronghorns. Okay. I don't know why that sounds wrong to me. Like, I know you're telling me the truth. I'm saying that seems like how, like, not how you should pluralize that word. See, this is my first language, and I don't always know how to speak it. I feel like the rules of English are really made up, which seems to be the group feeling, even among English speakers. Ooh, nice. Those mule deer? Yes, they are. The kids participating. That's good. Oh, geez, good. We have the whole family. That's terrible. Yeah, I've seen a lot of non-native speakers complain about how different English sounds from how it's written. 86%. We're gonna have to take down so many more things to get the experience. It's fine. We're gonna sleep though. I think this is gonna be exactly an hour stream, and then I will have to go. This part is grindy because I need to get the pup up to the amount of experience required. And I think every like animal we take down gives them 2% experience when they participate. So I just have another, let's see, let's do some math. 7. We have to take down 7 more things. And I think I see more mule deer up here. Oh, good. My rib injury healed. Anybody else? No, it was just me. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's some kind of territorial dispute going on up there, I think. Yeah, see that? Those different hexes. So I think Oxbow and Cutoff are fighting. Ooh, the girls are fighting. Alrighty, team. We're gonna take down more mule deer. What is nice about this part, the young hunters part, is it's like I don't have to be dealing with going back to the den over and over and over again. We can just kind of run around killing things. There you go. Participating. Because if she doesn't participate at all during the hunt, she doesn't get experience after she gets up to 80%. So you're doing so good. I felt so bad for y'all watching because I really like dropped the ball. All right, we're going after the baby. No, no survivors because I just want to get done with this part of the quest. Get over here. I have to keep an eye on the pup that she doesn't lose too much health because if, like I said, when she gets kicked in the head, it does more damage to her because she's tiny. Let's go. So now she should be at, oh, 93. Okay. Never mind. It was not 2% each time. Apparently, some other modifiers happening. How much health does she have? 68. Um, oh, that's cute. They're playing. Wait, guys, I'm a dog. Look, I can do it too. It's cute. Oh yeah, we're just so many pink X's. Yeah, maybe that is what that is. Maybe it's just like how many times she participates. Like if she bites more times, it does more experience. Words. Okay. I definitely don't want to go after a buck mule deer because it's showing up so blue. Let's see if I can find more. Just knock this part of the quest out now, because what is your weight? 69 pounds. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I still don't think we can progress until she's 80 pounds, but if I can get the experience part out of the way and just have food everywhere and not have to hunt, that would be clutch. That would be nice. All right, kiddo, come participate, come do your thing. Oh, she's getting so good. I'm so proud. Get him. Yes. Yeah, she is speedy. I'd have to go to the main menu to see her stats, but she's doing good. She's getting a little lowish on health, so this will probably be the last one that we go after for now until we sleep again. Oh, yeah, that's about the level of health I'm comfortable leaving her at. I don't want it to get lower in case we get attacked again or something. Again, that's just a funny visual with all of those X's. I guess we can just sleep again, because my territory's fine. The lazy stream. My gosh, the season's changing again. Just casual killing spree in the mountains. I didn't even check her experience level. 98, let's go. Oh, hi, mountain lion. No, 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 you don't fight the mountain lion, kiddo. That's okay. That's okay, buddy. Oh, or you do, apparently. Does that give you experience? No, it does not. Okay, kid, it's okay. Well, yeah, not worth it. I don't want her to lose health over it. It's time to go. Time to go commit more crimes. There's some moose. I do not want to go mess with the moose. Oh, oh. All right. What health has everyone had? 70. I think we can do so. We get them to startle. Oh, even the elk are all snowy. Just gonna do a pack rally standing right next to them. There we go. Okay. Really, it's the howling that scares you? Kid, don't get underfoot of these things. Okay. Oh. Yeah, don't stop it. Stop running right under their feet, kid. Cedar, please tell me that's a doe you're going after. Should probably speed up. Oh, uncool. And Cedar is very hurt now. That's unfortunate. Why is this elk so strong? How are you doing, kid? Okay. Kiddo's okay. Yeah, stay by me, buddy. Oh no, Cedar. What happened, buddy? Well, actually, hang on. I don't really need to kill this thing. So is Kiddo at 100%? Yep, we're aborting the mission because Cedar's hurt. And I have 10 other things that we can eat. How did you get hurt, buddy? Oh, her leg is broken. No. Oh, that's okay. We have literally way more food than we will ever need, scattered basically all over this entire northern half of the map. So, which hex is it? That's not the right button. I'm actually not going to deal with that because I don't care. Yeah, I'm sure, buddy. I need to see, even if they just take that corner I just took, I don't really, not really bothered by this. But they rarely just take one hex is the annoying part. I'm conflicted. You know what? We're gonna be lazy. We're gonna sleep again because now Cedar's quite hurt, and I feel bad making her do more things. And if they do come and take this hex, hopefully we can get some sleep before that happens. I've got to run out in a couple minutes too, but I will make it to an hour. Tornado siren. Okay, cool. They stole this hex. You were just coyotes. Need to find the scent post that they made so I can steal this hex back. Oh, in a who am I in a fight with? Coyotes? That doesn't count. Come on. Guys, can you stop fighting the coyotes, please? The scent post is right here, guys. Are they still stealing territory? Oh my gosh. All right, well, I'm stealing this one back, so. Pause this real quick. Okay. All right, I'm gonna fight these guys off. And I think I have time to do that before I have to leave. Where are they? Okay, kid, you need to drop the food. You can't be carrying food. I just have to get her up to, I think, 80 pounds, and she's currently at 72. Yeah. So once she's at 80 pounds, I can progress on to the next stage where we do it all again, and she gets her adult name. There you all are. Now, I am lucky that I have the perk where my growling makes them really anxious. And the pup is just going to go right after everybody. Okay. I have been thinking about it. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. It's definitely going to be a tree name because that's the naming convention I'm picking with the girls. I always try to follow down like each gendered line. So like Goose, his dad was Shrike, all of his male siblings were birds, all the female siblings were flowers. So that's how I named the mom. No, let go of me. Let me bite this guy. My gosh, this pup has become formidable. I say that immediately she gets bitten. She's doing her best. And they gave up. Woohoo. Alrighty, on that note, I have to get going. hopefully I will see y'all soon. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. I didn't think of it that way, hybrid. But yeah, I think that's nice. That's a fun way to think about it. All right, y'all. Thank you as always. Like I said, I'm not going to commit to being on later because every time I do that, I don't do it. And sometimes when I don't commit to it, I end up doing it. So, yes, you too have a good day. I hope the coding goes well. Bye, y'all.